In a shocking turn of events, the Minecraft community is reeling from a public feud between two of its biggest stars, Dream and TommyInnit's. Don't subscribe just yet, I will earn your subscription by the end of this video, and don't leave a like just yet, watch the video all the way through, and if you actually like the video, make sure to leave a like. Now, let's get back to it. TommyInnit recently released a scathing video leveling serious accusations against Dream. These include use of slurs. Tommy claims Dream has used the R word, a highly offensive term. Exploitation of young creators. Tommy alleges Dream has taken advantage of young YouTubers, potentially for personal gain.
You are like a proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself. I have watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards.
Toxic behavior. Tommy accuses Dream of exhibiting harmful behavior towards women and other creators within the Dream SMP community.
With your group, I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
Now, please do not take this as me defending either of these content creators. I'm simply just saying both perspectives. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm only reading from both sides. TommyInnit is a popular Minecraft YouTuber known for his energetic and often chaotic gameplay. However, he has also faced criticism and controversy throughout his career. Here are some key points to help you really understand that. Controversial jokes and humor. TommyInnit's humor often pushes boundaries, incorporating dark humor, swearing, and sometimes offensive jokes. This has led to accusations of being insensitive or promoting harmful stereotypes. On-stream behavior. His streams can sometimes feature intense arguments, outbursts, and strong language, which some viewers find off-putting or concerning. Past comments and actions. Like many public figures, TommyInnit has made past comments and engaged in actions that have been criticized as insensitive or problematic in hindsight. Important considerations. Here are some things that you really should consider, because this public feud is it's not done at all. So whatever I'm saying now, this is not it. This is just what everybody has pretty much heard from TommyInnit's video and Dream's video. So context is key so much. If you don't have context, kind of like what TommyInnit did, Dream put up context, but Tommy only put his face. So TommyInnit, he's iffy right now. Dream's also iffy. I mean, yeah. Context here is absolute key. It's crucial to consider the context of TommyInnit's words and actions. Humor is subjective, and what one person finds funny, another person could find offensive. So, all the jokes that TommyInnit makes, or his humor, the other person could find it, offensive and whatnot. And, yeah. So, a lot of his fans have probably not agreed with his actions, his jokes, his humor, anything. But that's just one thing to consider. Another thing that you should also consider is growth and evolution. And although TommyInnit is a young creator who has undoubtedly grown and evolved over time, it's important to acknowledge that people can change and learn from the past mistakes. And that is entirely true, because you may make a mistake 5 years ago and you've changed and grown and learned not to do that again. So with how young TommyInnit really is and how young he started this, So his past comments and actions, he would have drawn from that, hopefully, and would have learned not to do that again, because now that he has a larger audience, he really kind of needs to be careful with what he says, what he does, what he shows, and all this stuff, because the internet the internet is a sensitive place. If you have been on the internet for long enough, you should know that the internet is so sensitive. You could say one word and the internet goes crazy over it. I'm not gonna test that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure with how young TommyInnit was when he started and made some mistakes, I'm sure that by now, with how big his community is, he has really taken and learned about that, like taken into consideration that he should not do that again. And now that he has 15 million subscribers, you got a lot of eyes on you. And that's a lot of responsibility, which is the next topic I want to mention. Responsibility and accountability. TommyInnit, like all public figures, has a responsibility to be mindful of the impact of his words and actions as his audience, especially younger viewers. Now, and that's entirely true. So TommyInnit does have a lot of subscribers, and that's what I was saying before. He has a responsibility, and he needs to take into account what he's saying, his actions, what he's showing, whatnot. Because if he says the wrong thing, the internet is blowing up about it. If he, if his actions, show something, but his words are different, the internet is blowing up about that. And that goes to Dream too. I'm not just talking about TommyInnit in this, but that also goes for Dream, because I'm pretty sure if you have not seen, Dream has done a lot of stuff. And we don't know if that's all true. This is just complete rumors right now. Take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, with TommyInnit, Dream, and all the other Dream SMP guys, they play Minecraft, which means that will draw in small children. And just with that alone, Minecraft is gonna bring in hundreds of small kids. And with them being so big, they really need to take into consideration what they're saying, what they're doing, what they're showing, because these kids could learn bad things, and their parents are going to be like, well, where did you learn that from? And their only response is going to be these creators, and that'll put a bad reputation on them. Now, let's move on to Dream. Dream has publicly responded to these allegations. The situation is rapidly unfolding, with fans expressing strong opinions on both sides. Something that he does is pretty much deny everything.
That isn't true. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. I don't even know what this is about, and I never held this over your head.
One screenshot that was taken was messages from Dream to TommyInnit. And here's what these messages have to say. Dream: are we even friends, dude? Tommy: yeah, why? What's up, man? And here's what Dream has to say to what Tommy said. Just doesn't feel like it. I try and justify it by you being younger, or by you just trying to fit in, or taking a character too far, or whatever, but that doesn't mean anything when it's just a repetitive pattern over and over. And I hold my tongue out of fear of coming across like an asshole, because I like to think that I have a very thick skin, but I just feel like shit because of it. I feel like you being a dick to me on accident has just happened far too many times for me to think that it's on accident, and it just makes me feel like there's a lot more to it. I feel like you have such a dream of what you of what you want your fan base to be, and part of that means shitting on me constantly to cater to the people that despise me for just existing. And that hurts, because I know that I wouldn't want to do that to one of my... I couldn't get the rest. So you take this how you will, because I'm not speaking anymore on those messages. The accusations against Dream primarily stem from alleged past behavior, use of slurs. TommyInnit's specifically accused Dream of using the R word, a highly offensive term. And what I have on screen right now, he posted this on Twitter/X, and he literally posted that. That's not even a rumor at this point, dude. Like, that is full on, like, exposing yourself.
But he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, genuinely. I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it, period.
And you're gonna go around saying that other people are exposing you. You just did it yourself, bud. Exploitation of young creators. The allegations suggest Dream may have leveraged his influence to benefit himself at the expense of young YouTubers within the Dream SMP community. And now this, highly sensitive. And there have been images, videos of people talking about this and their own experiences. And I'm not saying that these are all true. We don't know if that's true at all. And just take it with a grain of salt. Take all of this with a grain of salt. Because, like, you can't trust, like, almost anything on the internet at this point.
But the difference between me and you, I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm gonna talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Tommy essentially belittles what I do, saying that what he does with his podcast and book are somehow more valuable or important than the videos that I make.
Unequal collaborations where Dream receives significant more exposure, potentially manipulative, coercive behavior and creative decisions, and his toxic behavior, accusations of harmful behavior towards women and other creators within the Dream SMP community have been made. And this all includes disrespectful or demeaning comments, creating a hostile or uncomfortable environment for others. Now, this situation highlights the complexities of online relationships and the potential for power imbalances within creator communities. This controversy raises important questions about accountability and responsible behavior within the online creator space. It highlights the power and influence of online personalities and the potential impact their actions can have on their audience. And this is just a developing story. And I will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as they come. So, that's about all I have right now. If you do have more information on this, and I just didn't put it in this video, put them in the comments. That's the best way to get to me. I try my best to respond to everyone. But yeah. Now, my closing thoughts on this could have just been solved offline. I don't understand why they had to put it online, especially TommyInnit, because he was the first to respond, or the first to post a video about this altogether. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to think about this whole situation. I just feel like, and I know I've seen comments on these two guys' comment section, and a lot of other people agree with me when I say that this could have just been solved offline. This whole thing could have been solved if they just talked offline, talked about it to themselves, to each other, without having to put it on the internet for everybody to respond or have their own saying or whatnot. So, yeah, that's about it for this whole situation. Like I said, I will be monitoring it, and I will be putting updates. It may not be in video form, I don't know, but yeah, I will try my best to make videos on it, but if I'm gonna make a video, it can't just be one update. I need more updates as well. So, if it's gonna be a video, I need more updates. So, that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed listening to me talk about this whole thing, please go ahead and subscribe. If I earned it though, if I earned your subscription, make sure to subscribe. It's the red button, and next to it should be a notification bell. So if you actually do like my content, you will be notified. Now, if you have gotten to this, and you actually liked the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you have any other suggestions on what I should make, like true crime mysteries that are not solved, or mysteries that are solved, icebergs, video game lore that are actually disturbing, anything disturbing, morbid, anything, I will talk about it here. Or if you have a whole, I don't know, if you have multiple content creators that have done one thing, like Discord or 4chan or Reddit, anything, and you want me to talk about it, put them in the comments. I will be looking out. I will try my best to respond. If I don't, I'm probably just really busy. So I hope you understand. And until then, I will see you in my next video.